Okay, this is the Hornady Lock-N-Load 3D printed progressive case feeder. This is designed by Matt Grabo. This is a design that he makes, that I also make as well. This video is going to go over the different parts, how it's going to be shipped, a little bit of function, how you put it on the press. So pretty much what you see here is the complete build. This is how it's going to arrive in the mail. You have one assembled case feeder piece, the lower slide, nose pusher. Okay. This piece is a collator insert for 9mm, and then you have the collator dish, and that insert goes right in the dish. It sets right down the holes. If you buy it with the tubes, it'll come with those tubes. Okay. These tubes, they're normally pretty tight fitting in there, so you might have to push pretty decent. Just go easy because it is plastic. I tend to make them pretty tight. If you don't like them that tight, you can take them out and sand the inside down a little bit, and that'll make it a little bit easier to do. So first things first, you want to put your lower slide nose on. It should go right on like that. Next thing is you're going to take your case feeder assembly piece here, and when you put it on the press, you want to make sure you line it up, line that bearing up so it sits right in there nice and flush. When you put it on, make sure it's slid all the way to the top. Okay, the 2 bolts that it comes with. And I'm going to put this on pause just for a second so I can attach it. Okay, there it is attached. Again, when you put it on, you want the case feeder slid all the way up. The bolts should be on the bottom like that. When you tighten these bolts, they just need to be tight. You don't need to reef it down, use a screw gun or anything, just a regular screwdriver is fine. Don't over tighten it. Okay, but then before you do anything else, I would just cycle the press a couple times. Okay, make sure everything's working. When you first get them, it might be a little stiff, and they'll loosen up over time. You can hear it rubbing a little bit in where the bearing is here, up through the track. That'll break in over time after a little bit of use. When you push cases in, if this isn't pushing them all the way into the plate, there's a small screw in the back. You can adjust it out a little bit and it'll push it further into the plate. This design has the indexing caliber. As you can see, 8mm, 30-06, 45, 9mm, 357, 30, 223. Okay, all the good size calibers. The tubes indexing on the top. Little indexing pin there. Lands it right in the hole. So next things next is getting the tubes on. Okay, this takes 2 hands. You got to kind of line up all the tubes in the hole and then push down on the case feeder from the collator top. Once that's on, you're good to start reloading. So I'm going to put some brass in the hopper and show you how it works. Most of the time they're going to fall right down in. Every once in a while you might get one upside down, but generally it's pretty good. So So before I send any of these out, they all get tested on my press here. Make sure they all function well, everything fits, nothing's going to bind up and break. And so that's 223 I'm testing it out with right now. I'm going to pause the video and switch over to So before I send any of these out, they all get tested on my press here. Make sure they all function well, everything fits, nothing's going to bind up and break. And so that's 223 I'm testing it out with right now. I'm going to pause the video and switch over to... Okay, so I got the 9mm plate on there now. Take my collator insert. And you just line it up, falls right in the holes like that. So that collator insert helps keep them going base down. So hopefully it eliminates cases going the wrong orientation. So before you load the tubes, make sure you change your caliber to the 45 9mm. 45 9mm also does 40 cal too. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a handful of brass and take that cap and die out because that's the wrong one. And I'm just gonna throw some in. So handful of brass in the dish you go. And it's gonna start. And I think we did pretty good. We got pretty much all of them going the right direction. I think they all are going the right direction. So, and then I'm just gonna cycle the press a few times. And you just got to keep an eye on the tube, and I look down here, see if there's a case down there, if I got to turn this dial to feed more down in or not. So that's pretty good. That's that. Have any questions, just ask. Thank you.